Hello. Good morning. I just ran from the gym, so I look a little crazy. That's why. Um, Here, aw, Kitty came to say hello. This is Tomcat Bombadil. For any of you cat lovers out there, he wanted to come and hang out with us today, just for a little bit. Hi, hi. Today we are talking about resources and tools. So if you've not watched the first video, I highly recommend going back and sorry about the light changing, going back and checking out Unit 2. The first unit is the introduction. The second unit is all about information, data, and feedback. And today we are talking about resources and tools. So with that, hopefully you've thought a little bit more about your goal and what you want to be doing. I know I have, especially since yesterday. And then we are going to answer some more questions about our resources and tools that we have available to us. Okay? So with that, let me share my screen and we can check out exactly what this looks like. If you haven't already, grab a notebook or use your phone. I think my dog just took off. Husband's out there yelling for him. Okay. So it's going to take me just a second here. Share my screen. And here we go. This is going to go much faster than yesterday because we have fewer questions and fewer things to describe as long as you watched the information and data section. So resources and tools. These are the external props and people that we use to help reach our goals. Sometimes our problems lie in not having the resources or tools that we need at all. And sometimes the problem is that what we do have either isn't the right resource or it isn't quality. So those are the two things. Do we have a tool or a resource? Is it the right one, and is it high quality? So for example, resources, blogs, social media pages, websites. You may hire a trainer. You may seek out a mentor. You may look for a peer-reviewed journal, read a book, watch a documentary. You may even have personal resources like previous solutions or previous data that you've utilized. So for those of you who have done this before, a couple of you mentioned, yeah, I've tried this before, I've done it. You have previous information, previous data about how that went. Okay, so that's going to be important. So your first question is going to be, do you have quality resources to acquire the information that you need to be successful? So yesterday we talked about having information and having the right information, and that comes from your resources. So if we go back and we look at that tool or that list that we talked about, maybe a mentor, maybe there's a person, a coach that can help you. Okay. Personally, I'll be using a coach for my macros, right? So that is a great resource. Do you have quality tools to complete the tasks to be successful? So I mentioned for me, counting my macros and my calories on an app on my phone. That's something that works for me. I've tried using just a notebook and keeping track of it that way. I've tried using spreadsheets and keeping track of it that way. And the app just works best for me. So do you have the right tools to be successful? Do you have a proven plan to follow? One that has worked for you or others in previous situations. So that's where a coach is really helpful. They've done it or they've helped other people do what you're trying to do. Or a mentor. Those are really helpful. If you're not looking for that one-on-one and you're looking for more broad information, that's where blogs, TED Talks, YouTube videos, you can find almost anything online. Reddit is another good one. Reddit kind of gets a bad name for some cases because because it's a little raunchy in some places, but honestly, it's a really great community for a lot of other things as well. So having a proven plan comes from having the right resources and tools. Okay, so those 3 questions are really important. Take a moment, press pause, answer those 3. Take your time. Finally, if you're not done, press pause, answer those 3. Do you have them? Yes, no, or not sure? Finally, are you using the above mentioned resources, tools, and plans? This is the kicker. So I'm going to answer yes to all 3 of the first questions. I have quality resources. I have quality tools. I actually do have a plan. I followed it before. It works great. Am I using the above resources, tools, and plans? Currently, I am not. So we're not doing anything with interventions yet. We're not taking any actions yet. But again, really easy thing for me to pay attention to go, all right, I have what I need. The big thing here is just putting it into action. Okay, so that's going to be a really easy thing to implement. So for some of you, you may be looking at these questions and going, I don't have the quality resources and I don't even know where to start. That's what our group is for. Okay, there's going to be people that are doing something similar to you or know someone who has and can point you in the right direction. Same with the tools, and then that will help you get that proven plan. The other cool thing is when we do get to interventions and actions that we're actually going to do, we only do them for about, well, we not only do them for about 2 weeks, we do things about 2 weeks at a time. So I'm going to recommend that you take an action, you make a change, you do it at least 2 weeks before you make any other changes. So for at least 2 weeks, let's say all I need to do is keep track of my macros. I'm not even going to change how I eat. I just want to keep track of my macros and see what I'm doing. I'm going to do that for at least 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, I'll see where I'm at. Okay, so we'll get into that a lot more later, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed and look at what we're doing and going, oh my gosh, there's so many things that I can and want to change. We're going to do it slow and we're going to do it right. Okay, so that's it for today. All we're doing is looking at the quality of resources that we have, the quality of tools, the plan that we have to follow, and whether we are actually using the above mentioned resources, tools, and plans. So with that, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We're going to meet again at 10 a.m. this Sunday. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. And again, if you are watching this on your own time, best of luck as we go through everything. Reach out to me if you have any questions. You can find me on Facebook in our group at 4Leaf Life, or you can find the 4Leaf Leadership business page, or you can email me at aj@4leafleadership.com. I hope you have a wonderful day. Best of luck to you. Bye-bye. If I can find the stop meeting. There we go. Okay, bye for real.